another vlog. You bring us so much joy and oops.
Right? Like if you're coloring, you think,
Woo! I felt the need to have that little heart-to-heart with you. Hello and welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday afternoon, but I was gonna try the thing where we start the vlog on Sunday, just because it's a little different, and we have family night at my mom's tonight. So I thought it's been a minute since I took you along for that, so that could be fun. And then I also have a big day of meetings tomorrow, like staff type of meetings, but I'm first meeting with preschool SLPs, then I'm meeting with my presentation group. Later we have a staff meeting, so I'll have only a short chunk of time tomorrow to like plan, and we will do that together, but Monday feels like it's gonna get cut short. So I thought, well, I'll start today and we'll kind of get our life in order to go back to work tomorrow and just do Sunday things. I'm pretty much like good to go, but it could be fun to walk you through how I am planning for the week of SLPing and also this contenting. I just finished filming a reel for the week. I have things pretty much batched. I try to batch them over time, which is why, like, if you follow me over on Instagram, I have been posting a lot of behind the scenes types of things where I do voiceovers and stuff like that, because it's been a lot of fun to just kind of document life and then see what happens and create something out of it that is SLP related. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited to spend the next couple days with you and have a little bit of this classic life-work balance as we start off calm on a Sunday. So it's 2:20, which is like I'm in the last hour of the day where I can have a little bit of caffeine, not coffee. Coffee's done with, but I am going to have a shot of Magicmind to continue the productivity that I feel like I'm doing so good at today. So why don't you come with me to the kitchen? Let's go have some Magicmind, and I will share a little bit more about them while we do that. We actually just got our Magicmind in from our mail subscription. Look how pretty. It is full and stocked and we love it. Magicmind, you can see it right on the box, is a productivity shot that has matcha, so you get some caffeine from the matcha green tea, nootropics, adaptogens, immunity. It is so good. Mark and I both love it, and actually there was one left in the fridge at the end of last week, and I had left it there for him thinking, oh, he'll enjoy having this, like when he was doing a bunch of computer work throughout the day, and then he left it there for me, and we were both like, instead of fighting over it, trying to offer it to the other person because we know we both love it so much, which was really sweet. We're fully stocked. I've talked a lot about Magicmind in previous videos. This is my favorite productivity hack. I think the last time I talked about it, I really went over like the ingredients and what I specifically love about the ingredients in it, but something I didn't mention and that I want to make sure that I share with you, because I know I talk about them a lot, I'm partnering with them a lot, and they not only use great ingredients, but they do a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that their product is done the right way with the highest or above the highest of industry standards. They vet their sources. They do a lot of rigorous testing for every product that they have, and they'll provide certificates of analysis. If you email them and you are a subscriber to Magicmind, they actually are usually ahead of the game. For instance, they sent out an email because somebody had emailed them with a question. So not only did they just respond to that person that emailed them, but they then did the next best thing you could do and just let everybody know, hey, this is the question that was had about the product that was being used. Here's what's going on. Another thing that I loved the minute I was looking into Magicmind was that if you don't like it, if you try it and you don't like it, you get 100% money back guarantee, and you don't have to return your bottle. So they're like, okay, we get it, and you get your money back. So if you're interested in trying it out and you've heard me talk about it enough and you try it and you don't like it, you just let them know. And I think that in a company, there's just such integrity in doing that and being really upfront about it. Like I've said before, I really do love working with them because they are, not only have I gotten to build a relationship with the people behind the scenes, which has just been so cool, and I feel so trusting of them, but they've really made an effort on the other side to have that relationship with me. And so, you know, me, connection is everything. And so getting to connect with a company that has those values is just such a blessing. And I'm so grateful. So I am going to take my Magic Mind because you know what? We're playing poker tonight. And I always do better at poker when I've taken Magic Mind. I should offer Mark one, see if he wants one right now. Cheers to a good week of productivity and fun. And before I forget, if you use the code MarieMM20, you get 20% off your subscription to Magic Mind. I have all the details linked below. I've also linked their website, so if you want to go check out the ingredients for yourself and more about the company, then that's all there for you. We are going to Goodwill today. We've been putting this off for a week. We have a drop off to make. When I moved into this house, there were some old light fixtures that we changed out, and my mom was like, you should keep the light fixture for the that was over the dining table. It looks like Game of Thrones. I pricked myself on it yesterday because it has these like spiky things sticking out. So we've had that in our garage, but this weekend my stepdad dropped off 2 bikes for us because they are giving us their bikes. They don't use them, and we have a trail behind our house that we could ride them on. We didn't have room in our garage, so I was like, okay, we gotta move this stuff that's been here for almost 3 years. We're doing that because they're literally in my car and there's no other place for them. So I'm not driving around with those in my car for a week. So that's what we'll be doing in an hour. So I have this planner, which I've talked about before, and I've linked it. I found it on Amazon. It's the Anecdote Planner. It's meant to be used in 2024, 2025, so you have the full spread of calendars. But then the months, you can kind of choose whatever 12 months, like where you want to start. So I think I started this one in May when my other planner was done, but it will go through May of next year, and then it'll be used up. So it has the calendar spots, which I need and love, and then it also has the like weekly plan. So then here's a day, and it has times, a day with times, priority lists, to-do lists, all that. The way that I have kind of structured it for myself is in the monthly sections. That's where, like, when I have brand partnerships or content that needs to get out by a certain date, I have that locked and loaded in that calendar, and then I can always refer back to it when I go to make my weekly plans, like what is on the docket for this week or next week if I need to get a little bit ahead. I have 2 lists. I love that it has all this room for notes because I have Instagram content and YouTube content. And I've changed up my posting schedule, which this has really helped me. I used to post every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. And I took a break over summer. I think I took like a week or 2-week break to refresh my account, and decided when I came back, I was only gonna do 3 days a week. So now I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Whether or not my videos do good at this point, I'm just grateful that it's good for my mental health. So everything that I have here are just ideas of reels that I can post, or maybe things that I've already batched, like, you know, when I'm baking something or whatever, like I have that batched, and then I know I need to go in and edit it. If I have an idea for like a lesson I want to voice over that, then it's all here, and I'll put little check boxes, and then I'll decide, what am I going to post this week, or what do I really want? Do I have a theme? Is it going to correspond with the vlog that is going out that week? I actually have been doing really good at sticking to whatever I say I'm going to post, because I give myself the night before if I need to do a voiceover to do that. And then everything else that is listed here, maybe I want to film that throughout the week. That's helping me future-proof and then protect my weekends a little bit. Something I do is I basically double. So I have this list and I add to it, but I don't take this big thick planner with me every day to work. But I also, in the reminders section on my phone, I have color-coded lists, monthly things that I want to make sure are done at work, and that's color-coded in orange. I have my vlog list, my around the house to-do list, my shopping list, and then my Instagram and my short-form content list. So when I open that up, I have every like idea here, that's here, and then the things that are posting on specific days of the week, like I go in on Sunday, and you can add a daily reminder, so I just know that that's getting posted that day. That's just how I manage it, because I don't have a content manager, and this helps me not need one, because I don't, as much as I love making content and the goal is monetization, I have a full-time job that I'm devoted to in terms of my time. So it's mostly, while I do have some, you know, obvious paid partnerships and things that come through, that's not consistent. And then I also have the journal shop that's, you know, again, like it's a side business, it's not consistent. And so I'm my own manager. When I look at these lists, obviously I have short form content, and then I don't know if I mentioned it, but I have YouTube content here. And I have my YouTube notes in my phone as well. One thing that has actually helped me the most is not stressing out over the things that get posted or I don't have time to post. There have been days, like there have been Tuesday nights where I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot I'm supposed to post tomorrow, you know, Wednesday. And I don't have whatever I wanted to post prepared. And so I let myself know, like, if I get to it, you know, if I have time Wednesday morning before I go to work, then I'll get something posted. And if I don't, I don't. And I have learned to be okay with it, to just let it go. Unless the only time that I make sure that it, you know, things go out on time is when there's a brand partnership and I am collaborating, because that's business. And that, you know, those partnerships and those relationships, you know, I'm not going to drop the ball on those unless there was an outstanding circumstance. The nice thing about those is usually your content is required, like a draft of it is required to get submitted days ahead of time. Yeah, I just thought that'd be interesting to kind of lift the curtain back a little bit on how I organize everything. Oh, you woke up. Oh, I love when she just wakes up because she's so squishy and cuddly. We had the sweetest little night last night. She was so cozy. And so we were all sitting on the couch, and Mark had her like sitting on his, we had clipped her nails. She sat like that. Like usually she fights us, but she was so cozy and content and trusting of us. And then we sat there and just cuddled and pet her, and you bring us so much joy. No, something moved out there, huh? Go check it out. Go check it out, girl. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. We can't donate the lamp, but goodbye, fireplace set. But here's the lamp, the Game of Thrones lamp. Thanks, bro. Just a quick hi, hello. How are you? Good morning. Happy Monday. I am wearing my bottom retainer. I'm trying to wear it throughout the day because I cannot wear it at night. I literally will take it off in my sleep. It's like a spring retainer, but I haven't worn it consistently in years. So my teeth hurt so much when I do wear it, but I know they need to be moving back into place on my bottom. I wear my top one and it's fine. I was just checking in at my home site first part of the day, but now I'm heading to another site for a series of meetings, just collaboration meetings with SLPs, BCBAs. I can't wait to talk to you more about it after, but I need to get there and get settled in at the meetings. And then after all that, at lunchtime probably, we will connect again and I will share how that goes, because I have a lot of exciting things to share, but I'm on clock time right now, so I'll see you after. Would you believe me if I told you that I am finally getting to sit down and get work done, and it is 2 o'clock. But today's been very productive. The meetings this morning were absolutely productive. I do have things to share with you as far as like what that is kind of doing to my push-in schedule, like all the things we came up with today. But I feel like my brain needs a little break. I'm finally sitting down and I'm like, okay, wait. You know, when you just have that influx of information and you're just like, great. Plus we were doing our presentation that we're working on. I feel like I'm back in grad school doing group work because there's 3 of us. And for me in a group, I am all about everything, but I have a hard time like thinking on the spot because I don't want to step on anybody else's ideas or like say something. This is my own thing. It's my own hang up that I need to get past and let go of. But I just noticed in myself today, like I'm just so afraid to say something that then like maybe goes against an idea somebody else might have and they haven't shared yet, but I need to get over that because it's like I just need to share my ideas. And if they're not received, they're not received. Like I can just share an idea and that's okay. It feels really good to have an outline made for a presentation and to be figuring some of the more technical things out, like minutes that we're each going to talk and all that. So we're working on that slowly but surely. We have a couple weeks to get that all situated. All right, what do we need to do today? So I guess I could plan my circle time activity. I know what I'm gonna do. That was quick, you know me. I don't need a lot of time because I don't plan a whole lot. The focus will be on the I. And I think what I'll do is I'll bring in my mindful cards and let the kids like pick one and we'll do an affirmation. We're doing a lot tomorrow. We're gonna do I'm gonna do mine, we're gonna do, we're gonna do get, we're gonna do go, up, down, put, in, on, out, and oops. But the goal is I'm teaching this one day and the teachers are like practicing it every day. So that's why I go in and do the big long lesson. Something exciting that we got made was a core board apron for every staff member in our preschool classes because we have so many kids that need more access to like the core words within our classrooms. And so I'm super excited to be able to wear that tomorrow and support the students in another way. Speaking of supporting the students in another way, so like I said, I was going to kind of tell you what we were meeting about this morning. So essentially, all of our preschool SLPs met with our district's BCBAs, board certified behavior analysts. And I am very grateful to have the team of BCBAs that we had. They are so wonderful. And we've had so many good conversations kind of about the idea of like disseminating this belief that all BCBAs are inherently bad, or you know, that because maybe they've done the old version of ABA sometime in their career, you know, don't know how to be more neurodiversity affirming, things like that. And I've just learned with my friends and colleagues that that is not the case, that there are BCBAs that are interested in unlearning and kind of breaking down those old beliefs and starting from, you know, the system and working their way up into kind of, as when we get to like the whole, you know, behaviors are a form of communication. They're quicker to say that than I am sometimes, you know, just and I guess I kind of say that not like literally, but you know what I mean? Like they are so much, it's almost like working with another SLP in a way. So we all met today because they are going to be way more involved in our preschool program this year, which we know like this is the foundation of these kids' educational careers. And I really love that they're on board to be in our classrooms to help us kind of teach like some very functional things. I love collaboration. Stop, collaborate, and listen. I should have a shirt that says that. That's it for my updates. I'm going to just sit here, get some computer work done, then head to a meeting, and then we get to go home. I'm excited to go home.
Donuts.
They might be like mellowing out or something.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before, but one of my favorite things to do is like when I know I need to just like transition from the workday, which I'm going to consider vlog editing part of that workday because I seriously have not stopped like doing worky things since 8 a.m. But one of my favorite things is getting in the kitchen, putting on a show. Maybe I'll put on like Friends or something like that. And just, this is my focus, is like being in here, enjoying some television, good old fashioned television. It was funny, I wanted to vlog on our walk last night and we went outside and it's getting darker earlier now. And I was like, I'm just not even gonna try. It was just dark and it's the same thing, you know, same walk we always take. But honestly, like it's getting darker earlier and it's making the evenings feel like they're going by so much faster. I think daylight savings isn't for another few months, but like, you know, like end of August, early September, you start to see the changes, and fall is on its way for sure. I don't know if I made the right outfit choice for today, by the way. I'm wearing my two-piece like linen set, my Amazon kind of doopy type of set, but I washed it and now the top is like all wonky. So I'm gonna be wearing my core apron. This today I'll show you in a minute when I put it on, so I'm not too worried about it because like I'll be wearing an apron all day anyways, so that should be fun. I'm interested to see how the teachers react to that because I have some for them too, so we'll see. But I'm gonna just check my email and get set up.
Job, right? Like if you're coloring, you say, I do. Yeah. Oh, look at all these words we're supposed to learn. I think I'm gonna do 2 more, and then we'll do the rest. Maybe we'll do the rest on Friday. Okay.
All right, did circle time in the apron. Yep, she's got her apron on. What I did today was a little different. I projected the core board up on obviously the projector screen, and used that, and it was super helpful to have that. And then I had my word list of all the words I wanted to go over, so that was really easy. My friend made that for us. I'm gonna take the rest of the aprons up to the teachers now that they've seen mine, and hopefully they like them and want to wear them. I hope so. Okay, something I am realizing I'm reliving and probably held on to. Let's vlog while we crunch on an apple. Great idea, Marie. Anyways, she can't catch a break. Something I'm realizing I probably have held on to since high school is embarrassment. I walked in this morning with my core board apron and I was excited to be wearing it. We have some for the teachers too, but I think I was excited, but at the same time, very, very nervous for the reaction. And I think in my head, I assumed that it wasn't gonna be received well, that it would be the weird girl thing. And I've always been the weird girl. At least I've always felt like I was the weird girl in high school and everything. And like in my later 20s, I became very okay with being the weird girl, you know? The girl that does improv and is goofy, and I really let myself come back to that by the time I was like 30, 31. I felt like, okay, like I feel like it doesn't matter what people think, and it's none of my business what people think. And then today, I walked into the classroom, but already had it built up in my head that I was being the weird girl by wearing this, you know, goofy core board apron, which it's not goofy. It's so important and powerful, and the kids love it, and it's helpful for them. But I felt judged. And I don't know how much of that actually was just me letting myself feel judged versus people really judging me. But it doesn't matter. Like, of course I'm being judged, whether it's a positive or negative thing. Like, people have the right to judge. I don't have to take that on. But I totally let myself, and it really killed my vibe this morning, feeling like people thought I looked stupid or goofy in my apron. And then when I said, and I have some for you, you know, I get it. It's like new and different. And I think in my head I was a lot more excited than I actually put out there because I was so afraid of judgment. So I was like, you know, yeah, if you want to wear them, you can wear them. And I think I was just confusing people. Like, I don't think people were actually judging me or thought negatively of me, but in the moment it felt like it because it's all up here. It's all in my head, or even if it's not, it doesn't matter. I don't need to carry it with me. I can let it go. I don't need to worry about what other people think of me. But anyways, I've just been feeling a little bit off today walking around in this apron, but it's for a good reason, and I'm not going to stop. And I'm trying to just let go of that because, you know, the kids are loving it. It's helping, like being able to just model right then and there. It's off right now because I'm in my room, and also kids have been touching it and I'm eating a snack. But I don't know. I felt the need to have that little heart-to-heart with you. But to all my weird girls out there, have you accepted it? Because once you accept it, it's really freeing. And once you accept it, there could still be days where you feel tripped up. And that's okay. All right, I gotta get back in there for center time. Finish my snack on the way. We are done for the day. There's no improv tonight, so we get a night in, and I'm actually very grateful for it. So I'll see you at home. Guess what time it is? Well, I was gonna be literal and say it's 6 p.m. already, but also it is vlog reviewing time. I got home about 3:45, and I've spent the last 2 hours editing and finishing the edits on the vlog. So I have a rough draft, and I'm going to watch it while we make guac, because it is Taco Tuesday, and I was so excited today thinking about it because I was like, oh, I feel like it'll be a fun little quality time night, just Mark and I, since we don't have improv, and we can, you know, just connect. We do have to work out at some point here, so I might, like, once I'm done reviewing the vlog, probably start my workout so we can have dinner together and everything. But yeah, that's what's on deck. So let's make some guac together. Staff meeting, so I don't know the vibe. So there's already that. While I'm trying to teach that lesson, may not be the best thing, but we'll see. I think right now I'm just gonna continue to stick to a routine because I think. Okay, I feel like I need to do more. So I kind of sat kind of thinking I'm gonna go with some of the. I'm waiting for the staff meeting that I presented, so when I talk. I just finished my workout. Well, ouch, I sort of did. It's leg day, so I was doing some squats, and I feel like I hurt my knee a little bit. Like, it just feels kind of sore. I don't think I like pulled anything, but I definitely was like, I think I need to just stretch. So I came up here to do that on our cushy yoga mat, but Mark is finishing up his workout, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the opportunity before we eat to wash my hair. Since I'm letting it air dry now, I like it to be fully dry before I go to bed. I don't know why, but that seems to help the curl actually hold better. I think what I wanna do, since we have the night together, he and I, and there's no improv or anything, I'm gonna take advantage of going fully unplugged, which means I am going to end this vlog right now, so that way I can shower, wash my hair, have a cozy evening, and with Mark. I'm so grateful that you've been here the last few days and letting me reflect with you, be real with you. Today was a fun one. It was definitely fun, but I'm really grateful that I have the tools, you know, of just affirmation and being present and letting go that help me get past some of those hard mind moments, so to speak, and insecurity and all of that. So thank you. I'm excited to see you in the next video so soon. Until then, have a good one, my friends. Bye.